It's 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Hello.
No. Oh wait, no, I saw a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit's fucked. I just saw a tiger getting dragged.
Funny.
Oh, shit's
And
fucked.
then also the elevator one.
In the universe.
Oh yeah, the elevator one?
Yeah. The one I just posted.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
Let me give you an accurate description of how.
Let him figure out.
Alright, I'm gonna give him an accurate description of how.
How many times have I reviewed this conversation? Too many times.
I didn't get to sleep
Sorry,
till
you mean the
6 in the
opposing
morning.
Loyal chat, that one?
Sure, if that's what you want to call it.
Oh, damn, dude.
Oh!
Loyalty is a weird definition amongst people.
It's the albino rat, too.
Watch it.
Way too many people define it as blind loyalty.
Yeah, one doesn't. One of us has some stubbornness.
One does not simply.
And he happens to be in a leadership position. The main one.
Did I spook you? I'm sorry.
No. Head. Whoa. Oh.
Yeah.
I hope we start soon. God, I'm gonna
Fuck you, bitch!
bagel bite. I have all together.
He's gone!
So, like,
His people need him. Ah!
Oh, okay, wow.
I thought he had his gun out.
bye.
Oh.
Hope things turn out alright for you. What time is it for you?
It's like 7:30.
Never.
I didn't get to sleep until 6 in the morning.
What is it with you people? I woke up at a healthy 2 a.m. last night, despite waking up at 6 a.m. the night before. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my sleep spindles, but
Oh boy, I need to hold on.
My first thought is Krieg or Psycho. Be the Matrix first. You fucking. I don't know why. I can't do it. I don't have full body. It's the best I can do. Yeah, Krieg works. This is all I can do. It's great. You mean you don't just drop the fucking.
Oh.
Fucking red. This is this real. Oh, fuck. He needs to. Real sniper. Hang on. Were we playing Apex?
That's the normal hand cannon. That one's the railgun, right? The other one right there.
It just has different modes.
What's the fucking? What's oh? It can shift. Yeah, I love that.
Mickey would love to get his hands on that.
Yeah.
Yes, I would love to get my hands on that. I just
Merlin's
love
playing
that.
Gorilla Tag, right?
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just
They could be
growing
like-
his
they could be like
arsenal of fucking
Bloodsport
killers.
Gorilla Tag over there, and I'm like,
might
bro,
know.
Merlin's
Eventually
playing my
try to
game
decide
is
on it.
fucking awful.
Yeah. Who writes a one paragraph?
Oh, Kaz is shooting. But wait, look. But wait, Mickey, you don't understand. Wait, no, it didn't work.
That was a-
It was working yesterday.
Hey,
Wait. Do I have my gestures like? No, I don't. No, that's weird. Yeah, I have the M4 equipped on a toggle, right? So if it's not on, it's on my back, right? I can equip it. So sometimes if I do it correctly, I can make the sound come out without having.
yeah,
the M4.
you can shoot while it's on your back.
Yeah.
Violent.
Yeah, I've seen it
Oh, I
before.
can do that, can't I?
Violent.
No, it's not working.
I don't know.
No, it's if I have this like if I. No, I can actually shoot like if it's just not toggly or not. Mars is here. I can somehow shoot, but I can't right now.
Finally did the disable.
Oh my god. Hold on a second. Hiya! Kick!
I almost titled that. I almost named the sketch in
It's kind of cool.
RPR. These hoes ain't loyal, but that would have given too much context to people who
I just
want all
put-
the information.
I put Headspace.
kind of interesting. It's like he kept it.
That's good. That's good.
Oh no, I'm not talking my stream title. I'm talking.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, yeah, I fucking every time I fuck up my stream and it's just my Steam VR status. That's not what I want. Play VR
That
view.
would be terrible.
No,
Yeah.
you just get like the corner camera because I haven't set the
Yeah.
camera up, so you get like half of the camera.
I have no
My
idea
Steam
how to
VR
do the
status.
corner camera thing.
So what you do,
it's a
right?
different window, right?
So, I'm using Steam VR View as my main monitor, so that's what people are seeing here. It gives a wider field of view and everything.
Yeah,
and then
that's
what
what
I do is I capture VR chat as a second source. In
Oh, so
OBS
with
with
the VR view,
camera.
it doesn't throw it into the Steam or the.
So
the
VR View is its own window. And
Yeah,
then VR
no,
chat
it doesn't
is the
throw it
application.
into the camera like it does with VR chat.
No.
Cool.
No, because VR View is literally
good.
pulling whatever the image going to your headset is. So it'll see your, it'll see my overlays and stuff. So you have to, be conscious
Got
of
it.
that.
It's much easier than I thought it was going to be.
No, it's very easy.
So I have to be like, just don't listen.
OBS isn't as complicated as people make it sound. OBS is actually simpler than it sounds. It's
Yeah.
just really poorly. It's just poorly designed.
I have a second stream
It's just open source.
scene that I need to.
It's
fucking-
just poorly designed in the way that it's set up, in my opinion. Like it's weird where stuff is placed. You don't have everything open in a different drop-down window.
That's why a lot of people used fucking Streamlabs before all of that shit came out.
Yeah.
It's still
But, you know-
bad. Like I used it
it's
for like
bad.
3 months, and I'm like, this is not a good program.
Yeah, no, I used OBS before I used Streamlabs, and then I decided to look at
I used
Streamlabs,
OBS,
and
I
it
used
fucking
Streamlabs,
sucked in my opinion.
Now you Stream Elements.
Oh, oh, oh,
Hey, where's
Let's see.
where did Toad? Can I word? Fucking. Where's Doc?
He's not in this fucking gang.
I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you invisible probably. Watching over. Yeah, I know.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, alright, that's fair.
We're death intention.
Okay.
Fucking people up.
Okay.
Try me.
Do it. Do it. Let's go. To the fucking end. Alright, let's go.
Oh boy.
Oh, son of a fucking bitch. All right.
You're up as soon as you're in.
Eventually.
All right. Tension.
No.
Let's go.
Alright. I gotta set everything up. Alright.
Son of a fucking bitch. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. Get a new look. I like it.
New arm mostly. Kevlar's from the back, and the mask I just found on fucking on Jerry's list. Whatever. oh, another day, another crisis.
It's also a new weapon, I see.
Hmm.
New weapon.
Could call it that, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Is there an event happening, or are we all just standing here suspiciously?
Getting ready to go to a meeting.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to get your phone from you.
No, I'm good. You don't need to come to this.
Unless I did. I can't remember. Hold on, let me check my list.
number if you do need to call me though.
He probably did, but he is just to make sure that it has happened once and for all.
Put it in his pocket real quick. I did. You're marked off. I'll go through it again. Fuck it.
Lovely. Gonna enter contacts.
Alright, cool. There you go.
Hopefully, don't need to call you tonight or today. Whenever.
Yeah.
I assume you're Pepe. Based on what I've been described.
Got you right.
Oh, I haven't met you yet. Cypher.
I haven't met either of you. So far.
He's not here very
Wait,
often.
are you the one? No, never mind.
Ask away.
Mavis's brother?
Yep.
Never mind, that's right.
Wait,
Can't you tell the resemblance?
Yeah,
Hair.
Hair,
I forgot
eyes.
the brother
The
aspect.
hair, the
Yeah, well,
face, the eyes.
and it's so weird to find more twins, you know, out there, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
I should go take care of my cat.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Excuse me.
A, your workshop? B, what the fuck? Who's doing horny shit in my workshop?
Been trying to check up on
Tay. Tay's doing horny shit in your workshop.
That is the last fucking person. I
Wasn't he,
expected.
Ann? I was just telling you about all the horny shit that Tay was doing in his workshop, right?
He's lying. I can tell that now.
I hope he is, because I don't want to know what 6,000 hours on Mega Man does to constitute as horny.
Oh, it doesn't. Trust me. My nut shots don't even affect him anymore. The fuck, you think he's gonna use them? No. God, no.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah, no,
his-
we were talking about rats.
I figured his nuts
Apparently
were
they're mating.
destroyed by now.
It's probably
Well,
not mating.
Ann knows a little something about my plans for that.
About his nuts?
About nuts. Period.
Robo nuts are not gonna happen.
By my good work and my steady hand, they will.
Alright, I'm gonna go
And when
back this
humanity
way.
is saved, when humanity is saved, then your flesh will have to replace.
Jeez.
Ow!
Mickey, hey.
Hmm.
You're about to tech, right?
Yeah. Engineering.
Know any ways to stop the synth? Hey, wait, come on, come up here. Come and talk with me on my couch. Come and talk with me on the couch I sleep on.
That, I think, would be more of a question for AJ, Tay, and Clover. They know more about
Do you
that
not know how
stuff
to-
than me. Well, I mean, the easiest answer I can get you is higher artillery. Anti-material rifles, RPGs. Things to slow it down, things to destroy it.
Yes.
That's my expertise, is
Better
weaponry.
Oh, wait, you and Matrix might get along really well. She's weaponry.
Yeah, I heard.
She crafts armor as well.
Weaponry and
Still
armor.
haven't painted my Still haven't painted my armor yet, which is one of the reasons I'm not wearing it. But got the good old Kevlar in here. Oh.
Nice. Alright, I would suggest talking with Tay, AJ, or Clover. They'd know more about that than me. I need to go.
Find Tay or AJ.
Yeah, I need to go catch up with some people. A few things are happening.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
Should probably check if Marge is doing okay as well. She's not in right now.
You driving them, I guess?
I think Pepe is too. But, he didn't sleep last night. You can tell. So that irritability has just kind of wake up, and we wouldn't have been able to have a good conversation now if we wanted to.
I'm
We
gonna
want to
let
make sure it's a
you-
good conversation. Go ahead.
I'm really hoping Pepe can keep a level head.
Why did we let Pepe go?
Because
I got taken
Because
away
he's
by
Mavis
Simon.
and Chase, they're leaders.
Right.
And Hermes,
Pepe.
he doesn't really give a shit about the underlings.
Do you think he's...
He would ice Pepe, same as he would Yarick or Sarah, if Pepe can't keep his cool. Can Pepe keep his cool?
Can Mavis keep her cool if he gets iced?
Absolutely not.
This sounds like a walking disaster, whatever the fuck's going on.
Is the office not open or is someone in there?
No one's in
No
it.
one's in there.
No one's in there.
Hey, mean you think for a second?
Just don't touch anything.
Not gonna.
I'll know.
Also, is everything okay? Usually
It's
four people
okay, I'll
standing
kick
out
his
there.
ass if he touches it.
They just got out of a meeting, so we ended up talking here, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're fine. You can head inside. But yeah, so apparently, the conversation we wanted to have beforehand is now going to happen afterwards. Maybe, depending on what happens there. But,
Give him... What?
you know I'm going to try and keep it civil, right?
I'd hope so.
That was always the plan.
You know how I work.
The thing that I'm most worried about isn't even Pepe and Mavis, it's Chase. Because he's being very...
Because he hasn't slept.
Yeah, because he hasn't slept, and even before that, he's been very irritable.
Wait. So, whatever the fuck they're doing, they sent Chase, who hasn't slept, also just recently woke up from major injuries, and being out for 2.5 days straight. They sent Mavis, who is Mavis, from what I've seen.
She also doesn't have a broken arm.
Right now, out of the three, she probably has the most level head, surprisingly.
And then they took...
Excuse me?
I've seen her
And then they
recently.
took Pepe, who is like... who is basically... who not
I'm
only her
not
brother
out of the
has
three of
emotional
you,
connection,
out of the three of
but also...
them.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you,
Jeebus.
out of all of the leaders, I have always
I was taking
had the
offense.
Most level head. Don't worry about
Well, I know what happened in there.
it. What'd you break?
We talked. That's what happened.
I destroyed the violin.
Shin.
Oh, he doesn't play
There
that.
is none.
You gotta destroy the Charmander.
Can you breathe fine? Have you worked it out?
Of course they have.
What do you mean?
I'm going in real quick. Oh.
He's holding his gut. You punched him.
No, he was stabbed, Sean. He was stabbed yesterday.
Oh,
I
yesterday?
got stabbed by one of those big fuckers.
Thanks.
Like it went straight through my
Wasn't
fucking
told to me.
armor.
Yeah, another thing
Yeah,
not
I'm
told to me.
getting to realize that. Yeah, I'm getting to realize that. For some reason, people don't talk like this.
Honestly, you could just ask me.
I heard that. No,
That's what we meant.
not-
Why is
no.
everyone...
Because just
having
some people
chats.
gather and we end up talking there.
Well,
I swear we gotta get like a vending machine out here or something.
Oh, I
You know,
did see another
snacks waiting like while we're waiting for
I
Chase.
We
have
have a
little
kitchen.
Quick. Look. No, he's right. We got a little waiting room. We can like put some couches over here.
Oh please no, we don't actually need.
We don't have a coffee table.
we need another room for meetings. Another meeting room. We have two rooms where we can go to have meetings.
Auditorium? Can we get an auditorium?
A lot of people have meetings in the workshop.
For what?
Follow me to the auditorium. Follow me to the auditorium. If you want to see the auditorium.
The auditorium. The fucking ring?
So why
No,
didn't they take
no,
you with them?
not like this. Not like this.
Yeah, a lot of people decide they want to have conversations in the workshop, and
Get away with it, woman.
Yeah, I've noticed.
yeah.
'Cause people keep leaving their shit hanging around near my synths.
Here's the auditorium.
Mm.
It's even got 6 stages.
Speaking Swedish and
It's a bit of what you call those black box theaters. You kind of have an all-around experience.
I just call it the storage area.
Fuck with the ropes, they're expensive.
You gotta test them to make sure they're still functioning. If these fuckers get loose, they're not gonna function correctly.
Either way.
I mean, you know.
That's actually true. That's actually very correct.
I was very curious. Did
Again?
Toku ever have one of these?
Again.
No. When we were in the Whispers, we had a little like
We doing Skittles?
sort of deal that we hustled with.
I'm watching you. Come here.
I kicked Iris' ass in that little section a lot.
Come here. I can't reach that far anyway. Whoa!
It's like maybe like lower living in Zafira. There was like basically homelessness.
Basically homelessness.
You got this.
The only nice part was that we had beds.
You got this.
Like it was like literally the only nice part we did beds.
Come on. Here you go. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Ow! Well, fuckhead.
I think I saw someone like accidentally shoot themselves because of it.
Pardon?
Shoot themselves because of what? What the fuck did I come back to?
Sewer living.
Oh.
Rat
The
fight,
rats
rat
having
fight,
a
rat
match?
fight. I'm
Oh
putting
my
beds
god,
on it.
I'm
Alrighty.
about to roll. Okay.
Skittles is Skittles got an advantage. Skittles got knives.
Get us going. This feels like it's.
Can we stop this before one of them dies?
Is it bad if we're
I'm refereeing. Oh my god.
You do
Alright, I'm Skittles' coach.
I mean, I know I can treat them and actually fix them legitimately nice.
Give I don't know what this one's name. Someone beat this one's coach.
Whoa!
You're the one that's attached to it. Go ahead. You're the one that's attached to it. And I
Pipe it up, pipe it.
Alright, Creed.
I've been meaning to talk with you.
You've got strategy. You've
I need
got
your
this.
phone for the
Out
phone.
of sight, out of mind, I'm gonna fuck off.
By the book. Like a member
I
of
already
the
gave my
You got
phone in a
this.
while ago. I got my stuff wiped.
He's making sure.
Press time's over. Let's get fighting, gamers.
Get in there.
Yeah, I did it on the day, just because I knew that
Ding, ding, ding. Let's
I'd be too lazy to do it another time.
I swear to fuck, when I was fucking asleep, did everyone like throw some kind of wild party?
It's so fucking great.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Dragon Ball Z teleportation sounds as it goes.
You mean the instant transmission noise?
Yeah.
Hang on, I need to put my headphones in and turn on some like really good combat. There we go.
Oh my god.
If we get
else here who I haven't asked about,
I can't sit it easy.
Yeah, me neither. If it was just those three going somewhere, it'd be fine, but they're going to talk with fucking Hermes. A man who literally, weeks ago, killed one of our own.
Mm-hmm.
So what is Chase's fucking deal with, not deal, but like issue with Biker? It's like he refuses to have a conversation with the man. I know he's supposed to be like my enemy, quote unquote. But from what I've gathered from the guy, he doesn't like the position that he's in, really. If I was in his fucking shoes, I wouldn't like dealing with Hermes and Evie on a day-to-day either.
You know,
Hello. Streaming and doing
I
RT
didn't
stuff.
sleep myself.
Yeah, I found it a little hard to sleep myself. You get them out.
You know what I was thinking about though?
Huh. Whatever you had in mind.
Are we?
Spaghetti and garlic bread.
What is it? What is it the phone have become? I'm starting to think there were two things. One or both of them.
So what was that?
Are we soft or are we cowards?
I don't think we're cowards. I don't think we're soft. Well, I don't think we're too soft. But I don't think we're cowards considering, as it stands, we're the underdogs. We can't really be strong yet. Because if we try to be, well, we already have an example of what'll happen.
It's just strange. You often see Butch walking around, doing his thing, homie and all that. But you know, even amongst that silliness, even amongst all that, I haven't really seen an ounce of either of those things I just mentioned.
Yeah.
And here we are, the Ravenholm gang. The ones who made this. What did we really do there?
How was that thing dragging that thing along?
What do you call the Hermes thing here for?
Pretty sure I had that locked up. How the fuck did you get it?
I don't know.
I think I need to find a more secure place for it then. Let's hope Hermes doesn't come back here.
Either way. do there? We did our mission, sure. Anyone would have reacted the way we did, though. Scared out of our minds. Running. But the thing is, it was literally that day that we started this.
Yeah.
So, why did we start it? Did we start it out of fear? Out of wanting to get away from the man who sent us on that? Or did we start for some other reason? I think we like to think that there's another reason, but is there actually?
I like to think that it's a combination of a few things. At least that's my hope. Combination of wanting to get away from the man who has sent us to our deaths.
Because I noticed something from yesterday, the way I acted. The way I noticed people treating others.
Gotta spread the word around.
Still operating out of that fear.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I know that a day doesn't go by where that fucking nightmare doesn't cross my mind. I haven't had a good dream since.
Can't let that happen anymore.
No.
Because the thing is, we're the ones who made this. We're role models to everyone else.
Yep.
Whether we like it or not, we're the ones that people look up to. We can't let that take charge anymore.
We all.
I'm not gonna let it.
We all of us in our group need to have a talk. A long talk about all
We
this
do.
shit. How's it going, AJ?
Yeah, we do.
Man, just
Personal revelations, and
yep.
making decisions.
That little shithead bit me. Skittles.
Hasn't bit me. Well, that's what's
I
going on
wouldn't
here.
have noticed. What'd you say?
Making decisions. I said that's what we're doing here. We're making decisions.
Yeah.
After some things came to light yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it?
What do you think the Fallen are based off of right now? If we were to use a single emotion or a descriptor,
Pettiness?
how would you describe the Fallen? Pettiness or heaviness?
Pettiness.
Pettiness.
Why is that?
I don't hold the same sentiments as a lot of you because I'm not from the Whispers and... Well, O'Delly's whole thing, that's not petty, but there's a lot of shit that goes on here that's really, really petty. It distracts us from our goal.
Right. It does. There's a lot of that going on.
Damn right. What would you describe it as?
Fearful.
That too.
Even saw it in myself yesterday. I completely invoked the name Hermes and we rolled over.
Yeah, we did. Wasn't it Chase, though, that brought it up?
Brought what up?
Colin Hermes.
He was. No. He didn't say that. He said... You know, I don't remember. I do remember what Biker said, though. And that was basically... Yeah. Which is where they're at now. They're having their meeting with Hermes.
So what actually happened while I was away?
When did you leave?
Yeah.
Well, I went on a bit of a 48-hour programming bender.
So you weren't here for the side
Yorick.
Tom thing.
They went out on a little mission that was denied by Mavis and myself, but approved by Chase. And I got into trouble with some tigers and the recent cat bot, or cat cyborg that I spoke of recently. And Biker got involved. But the three were trying to gather information. And, well, when Biker gets involved, a lot of people get involved. And things led to things. Biker came here, along with one captured tiger.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, out of those three, I don't horribly mind Biker being here. It's not great, but he's not the worst.
Yorick, question for you. What is a single word you would use to describe the state of the Fallen right now? You too, Cypher, after Yorick.
Let me think.
All I can say, at least from my perspective, difficult.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Cypher?
Only one that really comes to mind is stuck.
AJ mentioned pettiness. And me, I said fearful.
Could add on to that pile.
Welcome to the stairs of personal revelation.
Is this where we're gonna somehow get character development in our lives?
Maybe, if you'll let it.
No, fuck that. Character development is an alcohol.
We're not losers. We don't do that kind of thing.
Some people do around here.
Oh shit.
At least, like, we no longer have fucking Leo with his food that can bring back memories.
But that's the thing.
Mickey, have you given yours?
Not yet, but I got a fairly decent one, I think, to add to that list.
Share it.
Dysfunctional.
Yeah, I've used that word.
As it currently
This is why
stands,
it goes
we're
as the band of
pretty
merry
fractured.
fucks.
Really happy.
Fractured's a good one.
It's worrying me a little bit.
It's realizations that no one wanted to speak about.
Yeah.
And yet are coming to light and stresses.
Besides, someone needs to be happy around here.
I've been trying. Kind of hard.
That's why
It's
he's.
not easy.
Shit going on.
That's why he's always smiling.
Yeah, I've got a big toothy grin. My dentist loves it.
Mm-hmm. Yumi,
Hmm.
what about you? A single word to describe the Fallen right now.
Broken.
Broken.
Yeah.
You know I'm not wrong, Sean.
Oh no, they're all right.
Yeah.
Every single one of these are right.
This is just a list of all of the correct words.
Should I start writing these down? These are gonna be on the test tomorrow.
Shut up.
If the test only allows you to get 100%. Although if you
I'll
know
make
you
sure to
answer
drink right
something
before.
other than something depressing, you'll be marked wrong. You'll have a 0. You'll probably be kicked
about to
out
have.
entirely. And
Nice knowing you,
on
Cypher.
whoever you can get to kick my ass.
Join the. Okay, or
why
not.
is she going
I should
that way?
probably move.
Stairs of Revelation. I guess Stairs of Revelation gang.
Willow, question for you. If you had a single word to describe the Fallen right now, what would you use?
I'm not sure.
We've had fearful, we've had petty, we've had dysfunctional, broken.
I'd probably go with broken.
I think I have another one that I could add.
We've
to
also
that
had
list.
hard. You got another?
Hard? Pardon me, who said hard?
Who said hard?
Or difficult. He said difficult. That's right.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, who said hard?
Neither was Sam.
Well,
You did a drive-by.
Sarah.
Sarah's not even here right now, I don't think, but okay.
Yeah, they
She's
left.
very fast. You just missed her.
Favorite crack addict.
What did you say again?
I said stuck.
Stuck, yeah.
And stuck. Alright. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna find the rest of the people here and see what they have to say as well.
Can I give you a hug before you go that?
There's nothing else to do. Jason, here.
Yeah.
You know what? We could go to the meeting now.
Sean, wait. He wants to give you a hug.
Hang on, wait, I can finally practice this now. Hang on.
Can I give you a hug?
Okay. Watch out from below.
Oh, you got a bow staff. Nice.
I can still ask you.
I'm fine. See, look.
Those are
Someone
some big
recommended
ass
that I use this
fucking
as a-
shoes, man. How big are your goddamn feet?
You know what they say about people with big feet?
Tiny dicks. Oh, 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 oh.
Stop serpentining.
He pulled out a gun.
What are you doing, Mickey?
Why did he pull out a gun? What'd you do?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Can I get mine back, by the way?
He was overcompensating for something, and I got mad. So I wanted to
we can
show
talk
him
about that
how
after the
stiff he
meeting.
really was.
Fine.
I'll go check everywhere else. Just in case. Marge? Nope. I don't think anyone's gonna be in the workshop.
So he was going to check, make sure people were getting.
I don't think anyone's gonna be in the workshop, and Marge wasn't in the lab.
That's fine. Go ahead, take a seat. So we just had a brief discussion up on the stairs by the med bay in the office, in between there. And the discussion was brought up. What singular word would you use to describe the state of the Fallen right now? And we'll go around right now, those who've already shared theirs. And for those of you who weren't there, so you know. AJ?
Well, mine wasn't nearly as depressing as others, but I guess petty. That's a pretty good word to describe things at the moment.
Petty. That's one way to put it. Cypher.
I said stuck.
Not really progressing anywhere. Trying, but not really accomplishing anything. Maybe we're doing the wrong things. Mickey.
I threw out dysfunctional and hopeless.
Dysfunctional and hopeless. But by golly, are we dysfunctional? Then again, what gang isn't? Aye, we are dysfunctional. And what was the other one again?
Hopeless.
Hopeless. Right. We have, after all, failed the last 4 missions. Or came back without reward. Or came back with a reward and instantly had to return it. For obvious reasons. But still, that sort of thing really wears down on you. Yorick.
Mine was difficult.
Difficult. Aye, we are difficult. We are all very difficult. And it comes from the next one that we came up with.
Broken.
Amy. Broken, to which Willow also said broken. Especially considering what I learned yesterday. What I know about myself. And other things I've seen around. The Fallen is literally made up of a dysfunctional and broken family that finds it very hard to work together.
To be fair, it was born from betrayal.
It was. Betrayal after a suicide mission that ended with some of us getting what could potentially be lifelong fears and problems.
Unfortunately, where we're at now is the best we could have hoped to start.
It is.
Because, frankly, we left because we didn't like the way things were.
No, we didn't.
But that can't be a guiding sentiment. Because as we are now, we are just barely enough to survive, let alone thrive.
You're right.
So if people leave, they will die.
You're absolutely right.
And the ones who stay might die too.
It's also part of gang life.
No, I mean the ones who stay might die because of the ones who left.
So, Anne, what would be your one-word descriptor? Of the state of the Fallen right now. Self-righteous. Ooh. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
No one person.
I wasn't thinking of one person. I was thinking of many people. Sylvia?
Trapped.
Trapped. Very similar to stuck. Except in this case, trapped usually means that it requires a lot more to get out. Usually injurious to yourself. Or your captor lets you out. I'll get to you in a second, Skills. Crispy.
Everyone gets called by name and I get Crispy. Fuck you.
To be fair, that's what I heard.
Liar.
Liar. I'm not a liar.
Are we sure we can use
No,
Cripsis
liar.
if their name is literally
Like
liar?
the
No.
instrument.
I thought it was Lear.
I know.
It's part of an instrument.
Alright, I'm gonna work on that.
Unprepared.
Unprepared. By golly, that is something I have been thinking about since yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Skittles, where are you? You talkative rat. Here,
Oh.
get over here. Front and center.
Mavis.
I knew she blew her tongue.
Nothing serious.
Can it be shared public?
Some fists were traded, but nothing critical. So.
Between
I think we could probably guess.
Hermes? What? What?
and her.
Mavis. Yeah.
Okay.
What did they? I don't know. I was kicked out of the fucking room, so I wasn't allowed to listen.
I have a question. If you could use one word to describe the state of the fallen, what would you use?
Fucked.
That's very direct.
That's a very good word for us.
Wait. Why has no one ever said that first?
You're not in trouble, Sarah.
No,
you're not.
You're good.
Okay, so no one found it yet. Perfect.
What did we?
Don't.
Guys, I'm a question you later.
What would you say?
Oh, wait, what? Say it one more time.
If you could use one word to describe the state of the fallen, what would you use?
Fucking-organized.
That too.
Disorganized. That was actually 2 words, but I'll take it.
No?
No, it's not.
Smush it into one word and put a hyphen in between.
It's one, isn't it?
Disorganized.
No, it's one word, Sean.
Fucking organized.
Oh.
This fucking.
Oh, is he taking?
I think
he's
I'm the
taking
closest
the
one who tried to organize.
Oh.
I see a lot of these things in myself. I'm gonna work on it. Promise that. Hey,
We having meetings?
we had some revelation to ourselves. And we're just going over our one-word descriptors of the state of the fallen. And just getting that bad air out and
So if
maybe
can I
starting
talk
to think
please?
about how we can improve. You got it.
Yes, you can, Chase.
Just ask for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, more private meetings.
Because where?
Because nothing's allowed to go.
Hey, private
Alright.
meeting.
So, everyone who's still here. Suggestions. Aside from better communication, which is very clear that needs to happen, especially
Honestly, better
leadership,
communication would fix a lot of
to
this.
every single one of you.
Literally any communication, actually.
Literally any communication. Because currently there's basically zero.
Ooh.
I didn't even know what the details of the bank heist were until I was in my van driving to the bank.
It's because you're a backup friend.
Still helps to tell.
Backup actually needs to know the plan more.
Yeah.
Okay, so, because this is a family, and we need to keep these things together, what are some things that you believe we can do to start fixing this gang? And start
Try to
actually
work-
making progress.
Try to work as a team, maybe? Stop having private talks?
It's funny how often that happens.
That's not gonna end anytime soon.
I can fucking hope.
We don't need 12 private talks to tell 12 people the same information. We can just tell those 12 people that information.
Liar.
Something that Sylvia brought up a little while back that doesn't seem to have been touched upon. We're a gang, and yet we have this one dingy, derelict factory to our name. Actually getting some level of influence. Not like enough to draw too much attention, but some level of influence so that we can actually start getting better resources, have the necessary capability to do literally anything that we do, rather than sitting here waiting for shit to happen and doing obscenely out there missions that are going to get people killed.
Long story
Sounds
short,
like you were the first person to think that,
we
friend.
need something.
It's harder than it looks.
Yeah, it is harder
I
than it
know
looks.
Anything, even
We all
just
know
a
that.
store.
The only other
There's also
closest thing that we have is a fucking food truck that we're going to be parking at the meat rack.
That's at least
There's
1% of the influence we have. That's about it.
1%.
Yeah, that's it. But that's
Actually,
still something.
2%
It's a
because
start.
we go to the meat rack with our
It is a start.
colors.
Influence, though, may be difficult because, you know, the rest of the 95% of the influence is currently taken over by the news with the explosions that happened on the last mission.
Considering.
Well, it's time to let it go for the cameras, I guess.
I really look cool with the cameras. I'm basically your media
You
manager,
see our
anyways.
points, alright. Just even a little bit at a time.
We can do it. However, I need to start small. And
We get pharmacies, but nothing yet.
So influence. What about some other things? How about one?
Something
I've
for
got
the
one.
people who just sit on their asses to do. I have done quite literally one thing while here. And it was rob a bank. Well, no. You didn't want that.
I think maybe it's,
Us both.
if I'm being completely blunt, prioritizing scouting, different things like that, having more of a presence, and generally trying to make sure that we are preparing for things we are about to do instead of preparing for personal things like going out and searching for guns, trying to get cars, things like that. We should be focusing on things that will help us in the future, rather than things that are novelty and might help us in the second.
I make food runs on a regular basis. This is about as much as I contributed to that specifically. Because, everyone needs to live, and we recently lost our chef.
Yeah.
I've got one. That can apply to
I'm
most
gonna need to
everyone
ask
here.
about that later.
He doesn't know.
You can grow a spine.
Like I said, I'm out of the loop.
Christ, let the man speak, please. He's been trying to make his point the past, 4 minutes.
It's fine. We can grow a spine. We've been very soft amongst things. Not all of us. I see you gasping over there.
I'm so fucking happy somebody said it finally. Finally.
You know
Okay,
who made me think of it? Sarah?
Sarah.
You know who made me think of it?
What?
Remembering how Butch walks around and acts.
Oh God.
As much of a dingus as that man is, he does have a good example.
Speaks his mind.
Yeah.
He does. He does. You know what? That man is more of a, as he would put it, team player than any of us here.
Yeah.
You don't need to be completely like Butch. Please don't. But
I beg
he does have things that are admirable that we should strive for. Especially that teamwork. We should do that, both amongst ourselves as individuals, as our little departments that we have, be it medical, be it research, be it mechanics, technology, even leadership. All of us.
It's all well and
We need
good
to grow
telling this
spines.
to us, but
Why am I telling it
ultimately,
to you?
when we put things forward, and the leadership immediately shuts down everything that we say, there is no point. This needs to be said to them as much as it does to us.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's another thing. If you all go to leadership, not me, because I'm the one starting all this, but if we all go to leadership, and we all bring this together, then things will happen. Because the family wants it. Not if it's like incredibly stupid, like, hey, let's go storm Marlow City right now. Of course, it's gonna get denied.
Yeah,
that's an idiotic
that's dumb.
That's fucking
But
stupid.
what's
That's
see? It's even denied by yourselves. But this idea right here, what we're doing, this will work. Especially if you demonstrate it all together. That was a stupid, cheesy line that just ran through my head.
Good
no,
job,
I'm not
Sean.
gonna use it.
Good job.
Do it. Do it. Give me ammunition.
You can't just not. You have to say it now.
Can't just do that. Can't just do that.
Give me ammunition
Yeah.
against you. Come on now.
We can make the fallen rise.
You know what?
Oh, he's gonna start shooting us for that.
You see?
I for some reason thought of something completely different.
What did you think?
I was about
Can
to
I-
elect this man for leadership, but never mind.
Wow.
Can
thank
I
you.
ask
It's funny,
for
he's
one
out of
thing
leadership.
from just
What?
everyone here? Obviously, there's personal private talks. You keep those to yourself. But if you are asked for a private conversation with anyone, can we have, and you think everyone should know, tell everyone. I don't care if you're not a leader, I don't care if you are a leader, or if the leader told you not to. Everyone should know. We are a gang and a family, as you stated. If someone doesn't know something, tell them. Because that's only hindering us as a whole.
Then we should actually tell Pepe.
It should be based on secrets.
Oh yeah,
I've had a lovely conversation with this man, and he doesn't know shit.
Yeah,
Not
he needs to be
exactly,
brought
you know
up
what
to
I mean?
speed.
Yes.
Biggest one.
Another thing though
This
is you need to
I'm really
be
blunt because
here.
I'm making it blunt. Leo and Lashiv have been taken to Marlow City.
I know he needs to be told. He still needs to be here.
Repeat that. I heard something about two
I'm being
names.
very blunt. I'm being very blunt here. Leo and Lashiv have been taken to Marlow City.
And Mouse has unfortunately passed away.
I doubt I was there for that one.
He was there for that one.
Okay.
He was there for that one.
I can't fucking remember. I was pissed.
I was too.
I think we all were.
Okay.
Yep. We out here, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sylvia, I can say this. I can't promise all information, but I can promise a lot more
That's
than
not
what
what
you
I'm
have
asking.
Can you
That's
promise
all I
the
want.
important information?
You'll have it.
Things we deserve.
I don't care about like the politics that you get into, but when I don't know that people have been taken, that doesn't cut it.
Yeah, I would also. It would have been nice to know, like 2 weeks ago, that a catbot existed.
I mean,
I don't.
to be fair,
I'm not 100% sure if we
The
did that 2
what?
weeks ago.
I'm sorry, a what?
You don't know the catbot exists?
I literally can't.
Besides, trust me, I've seen it with my own fucking eyes.
Let him.
Let him
talk,
explain
please.
it.
Yeah, let him
You've seen
explain.
it with your own eyes. I've punched it with my own fists.
Okay,
I've been
can you
shot by it.
explain, please? I'm out of the loop. I
so-
fell asleep. Like
It's not a bot. It's not a bot. It's a cyborg. Anne had seen it previously on a little trip she did. Apparently at that time it had feet. Doesn't now. That's been replaced by metal claws. But as a hand, that transforms into either a cannon of sorts or a clawed hand.
it likes to, you know, absolutely shoot me. It pulls up giant bullet wound under the heart. You know, it likes to attempt to kill
Fucking
people.
fantastic.
It's got an organic
Fucking-
head.
this is fucking.
It's got a bit of a cat ear thing going on and long white
Yeah.
hair.
Yep.
It also glows red a bit beyond its black skin.
Also, be
I
very
saw it
careful
drag
around it.
one of the people that we captured.
It yeah, be very careful around it. It massacred an entire squadron of tigers like it way with butter. So be very careful around it.
I mean, I didn't plan on fighting the cyborg cat girl, but...
You should learn one thing from this. I went 1v1 against that thing.
And lived.
And lived. Don't mess with me, I'll wreck you. No, it was actually Beckett.
I'm sharing some of that weed.
It was Beckett. Beckett did the work.
Sure.
You know,
I would have thought it, but I fucking
I'll
shoot
make
shot
sure
me.
to fight it twice next time.
I can't do crack anymore. Remember.
I got good reputation to
I'll share that
uphold.
weed with you.
But, okay.
Also, can you show me
Serious
car
note
shit
here.
tonight?
Serious
Back on track.
note.
Serious.
Serious note. Back to this
Sorry.
synthetic person.
Fucking-
So ballistic weaponry, ineffective. Laser weaponry, it'll basically push it back unless you're up close. The only real chance is gonna be plasma. So if you don't have either of those, lasers to push it back or plasma to actually damage it, your best chance is to run.
Fuck.
I'm gonna get my hands
Well,
on a plasma
Black
weapon to see
Market
if I
is,
can recreate it.
Then I'm glad it was.
Well,
Is opening soon. Might be able to get some
you
there.
gotta deal with a lot of shit to do
We're having
that.
some good discussions.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
Man, you know, this sounds like a meeting that I should probably be present for, right, Sean? Considering I'm the leader of the Fallen and everything. Oh, I didn't hit you too hard. Chill out.
I know. Look, I was bracing, okay? I was bracing.
I mean, you were at your
just dealt-
thing.
You just dealt with something very important, okay?
Yeah, I know. Just want to
So I
make
wanna
sure
get
that
involved.
everybody knows, you know. I
You
still
were
lead the Fallen. I'm here, you know. If you've got problems,
Well, a lot
come
of the
fucking
time,
talk to me. It's not difficult.
a lot of the times you and your
It's
own
actually
private
pretty
business.
hard to get
When you
you
enter into the
alone,
room.
so
Yeah.
it is kind of difficult.
You have to be around the base to catch me, first of all.
You're always in some kind of meeting, Chase.
You can stay in the room when
You're a
you're
very
dinner.
busy man. You may not see it yourself, but you are.
I've been there all day. Where have you been? We're having private meetings right now.
I wouldn't call this very private.
Yeah, this is not
Yeah,
horribly private. This is
I mean,
with
bells
everyone.
ring.
Anybody in the building can walk through that door.
Yeah.
Can't walk in.
So I'm here for the meeting.
All right.
Don't let me stop you.
So, who'd like to go over what we've been talking about for Chase and Anne? I was here part of it.
One sec. I'm gonna do a lap and try and find May.
You're fine.
Oh, great.
We can bring you up to speed.
How
Sure, it
bad
sounds good.
was the thing that happened?
I kind of walked midway through this conversation.
Street
I'm not
fight.
sure what started.
Alright, anyone?
No, nothing
Anything
changed.
else?
Alright,
giving you an
I'll
opportunity
take
to
it.
finish
I'll
Except it
fucking
was with
take it.
gummies, so you know.
Alright,
Yeah.
well,
back
what we were
home.
recently mostly just talking about was, how this cat cyborg is dangerous and we shouldn't really try to fight it. The only thing that will really damage it from what we've experienced is plasma. What was we talking about before that, Sean? It was like something
All
about
the
like
things that we're planning to do together as a gang to improve our
Teamwork.
Leo and Shiv
Well, that
being
was the
gone.
Teamwork.
growing a spine.
that's yeah, that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No lack of information.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm fine with just
Keeping the gang
forgetting them.
informed as much as we can without sharing too critical information.
Communication.
Communication.
What
It's
else
also
do we
been
have?
brought up,
Communication
less
would be
private
nice.
meetings if we can. Because sometimes we often get the private meetings for the exact same thing. Over and
Yeah.
over again.
Gaining influence. And then you just have to repeat yourself over and over for the other people, which kind of mute point.
Gaining influence is another one. Even though, you know,
Yeah, that's not
it's the
happening
last
anymore.
mission.
Yeah, it's not.
We've been branded as terrorists in Saphira City, so any reputation that we had before, or any reputation you were trying, is mute at this point. You can't
So
really,
you're telling
you
me
know,
that the truck is gonna?
No, you can still do the food truck, just not as the Fallen.
Oh, cool. So I won't have to paint the bloody thing. Thank God. Okay.
I mean, you can still do that.
No
I doubt
colors.
Civi's.
Well, yeah, you guys are gonna be going to the fucking meat rack.
Yeah, the meat rack is
I didn't think I heard you right. We're terrorists now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
That's what he said.
Moving forward, that's a good point, actually. No one's allowed to take anything on missions without everybody being looked over first. No explosives, no nothing without the leader of said mission knowing about it. Because I was not under the impression we had fucking rat bombs on our persons at all times, and I was at the very back truck at the time when these two explosives were thrown, so...
I agree with that.
Not much I
Then
could
you
have done.
don't need to worry about it, right?
So everybody needs to be searched before going on missions.
I can make myself some. That's all right.
Can we run it back for a second?
I know.
What exactly
I
happened
have
to
food.
incur being called fucking terrorists by civilians?
2 grenades were thrown on moving vehicles in front of civilians driving on a highway, and they missed the targets, which the targets would have been civilians anyway, but were thrown into buildings instead.
Oh.
I have no words.
Yeah, that was an interesting decision on their part.
Yeah, okay.
It was.
Mistakes are made. Now we move on.
For what we're meant to be, a gang, a family, whatever the fuck you want to call whatever this is, it feels more like a disjointed group of people who just happen to have guns on them. There is nothing about this that is getting anywhere, except for killing each other, killing ourselves, and killing people that we care about. I'm fed up of all of this.
I mean, newsflash, that is what the Fallen has been for... since the decision we made to, shoot at our boss, and, you know, not want to live the life that he made us live under. So of course it's gonna be difficult. Never not gonna be easy. We are at the very bottom of the barrel. More so than the Whisperers, so... We're gonna have it very fucking rough.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. Was there anything else that we need to bring up to speed on in our conversation from earlier?
I think there was talk about inclusion.
Yeah.
There's one. Or if you're being included on said mission, you should probably know what the mission's about before you're included on it, you know?
Briefing, like being transparent with people. What to do.
And
not select people, everybody as a whole.
Oh yeah, another point that was brought up, like I said it earlier, let's try to, work on stuff that we need for if we're going on missions and stuff like that, and not like fixing
can I ask
cars
you
and
all
things like that.
a real question? Okay. Something I need you to consider upstairs. If your boss, or your leader, or whatever the fuck, your commanding officer, your general, gives you an order, do you need to know everything you're fucking doing to take that order? Because really think about that right now. Because if you think that, and if you think that you should know everything that you're going into, why the fuck are you sitting here right now? Do you trust the person in front of you, or do you not? Is the better question. Because if you're
We
not
gotta
loyal
counter.
to the people around you,
Counter
then why the
question
fuck
for you.
would you go on?
If you're part of the military, and you're sent on a mission, does the debriefing include all of the information or half of the information?
The information you need to know is given and presented to you.
That's what we're talking about. We just need to know the
Okay,
information.
and what information haven't you known?
Well, I went on a bank heist and was told, stand here. That doesn't feel adequate.
Shit, sounds like the leader's problem of that bank heist. Maybe you should take some backbone and ask him.
If we had backbone, we would have shot Hermes by now.
Well, that'd get us killed.
That's not backbone.
Now you're
that's
conflicting.
Stupidity.
You want me to take my orders? and I do so, and it's my problem. I don't take my orders, I ask questions, it's my problem. When are you
I
satisfied?
think there's a bit of miscommunication going on here. It wasn't that we were saying we want you to debrief us every time we go on a mission chase. We just want the leader of that mission to debrief us on the stuff we need to know.
Whoever's the leader of anything, say something that you need to know.
It helps to know the actual objectives of the mission you're going on.
I'm pretty sure I want to speak on behalf of him. I'm pretty sure the bank heist was pretty clear. I mean,
I debriefed at least 3 times in 3 separate locations.
You can't go into a fucking bank that you haven't gone into before and just know everything and the layout. That's fucking impossible. I'm pretty sure from the debriefing that I got that you had a fucking team that went to do that. But did they come back and relay information to you? No. Did you make a dumb decision and go in guns blazing anyway? Yes. Maybe that's where shit went wrong. But for the most part, I'm pretty sure the mission was pretty self-explanatory. You had good teams doing what they were meant to be doing. It just... some things aren't gonna work the way that we want them to. I mean, if it was that easy to rob fucking banks, I think everybody would be fucking doing it, right?
They would.
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
Me, Bush, and McCrease did.
Yeah, we know.
Shit just goes wrong sometimes, and evidently throwing grenades at civilians. When you're in that moment, things change. Okay, it's easy to sit here and say that's really fucking stupid. Yeah, because it was. But when you're in it, it's life and death. Sometimes logic and morals, they get all fucking mixed up.
Twisted.
Yeah.
Amped up on adrenaline and shit like that, you make some weird decisions.
Yeah. We're not soldiers at the end of the day, we're just people.
As was brought up earlier,
Trying to
a lot
survive.
of broken people and a dysfunctional family.
So I'm hearing more and more. On that topic, I'm looking to go to the black market soon and buy these IDs that they're now selling out. They have good doctors there. Doctors that are good enough for us. Our type of people.
The doctors that
Can't
we can
necessarily
actually
go to a
go
hospital. Yeah, can't necessarily go into a hospital and not have them look over our records and things like that. So the black market is going to
Do
be
you
our
think
best bet for that kind of stuff.
Do you think there's a doctor that can finally look over me?
I don't know what's wrong with you, but I'm sure.
Head injury?
Oh, that.
Twice now.
She's had.
Speaking of the black market chase, something to think about. Maybe it would be good to sell off some of the RPGs and maybe buy some other tech with the money we get.
We have RPGs?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Me and you are gonna sit down. I'm gonna catch you up on fucking everything.
Cool.
Dodo wants to turn one into firework launcher.
We have 6 RPGs.
That's
one of which is
something.
being taken apart and researched by Toma.
I'm also
And me.
researching one actually, because
2 of which are being taken apart and researched.
if we could.
Toma and me are taking one.
Something very
Matrix is
important I need
taking
you
another,
all to,
apparently.
Sure.
Matrix wants to talk.
Fine, go for
It's
it.
fine, it's fine. Bosses.
There's something I need all of you to know. Is Biker is not our friend, okay? Let me make that very clear here and now. When I made a blackout and we almost how do I word this? When we had very specific talks with people that were giving away information, those people almost got themselves very, 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 very hurt. It is no different when talking to a tiger or a fang. It's even worse if you do that. So please, they are not allowed to walk in our base anymore, and the deal is off. We are enemies with the Fangs and the Tigers once again. So do not talk to these people, and you will treat them as such. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
If they enter our base again,
yes,
can I
sir.
shoot on sight? Because I've been
Yes,
itching to
you
for a
can.
while. Yes! Finally!
Get in line, Sarah. All of us want several of those people dead.
Also, this EV individual, they are still a problem and can walk in our base at any point in time. We are trying to figure out ways to defend ourselves against them. So, I will be speaking with Marge more on that.
I may have a solution to this.
No, what?
Well, depends. I don't know much about magic. I heard Marge was researching it, so I might have to coalesce with her, but, if it in any way can be detected for temperature above positive and negative, if I could find that kind of sensor, I could attach it to one of my drones once they're fully operational.
Cool. Whatever you think's a good idea.
How does she work?
Testing
even
it at
if-
this point.
Case,
Even as
I would
simple as
recommend
a
something.
trip along.
Shouldn't this be brought up to Shimanzu? Because apparently the two have something together.
Shimanzu?
Yeah.
Well, what would he do about it?
They're like longtime friends or some shit.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
they're
Friends.
real
Just
friends.
friends.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently they set up an original deal where we don't fuck with her. She won't fuck with us. And we
What?
get her
When the
what
fuck
she
is-
wants.
How do you know about this? When the fuck was this deal made? I don't know.
This was a
Yeah,
while
what's-
ago. I'm surprised no one has actually told you. I'm
Yeah, that's not
Oh,
that's
fucking
not
God.
really a surprise at this point. Let's be
Okay.
honest.
Okay.
Say
Okay.
something, please. Just say
Okay. Okay. But apparently there was another bit of information more recently. Apparently she no longer wants to be a tiger. And she wanted to help a Shimanzu.
Fucking great. Sure.
I will contact Shimanzu and I will ask him for this information myself to see if it's truthful or not. For now, they are our enemy, okay? Until I know otherwise.
Understood.
And if you don't believe me, you can look at the bruises on Mavis and decipher that yourself if Ike is a real nice person.
He was never a nice person, asshole. He killed one of
I
our
was
own.
3
That's,
seconds
you know.
from shooting his ass.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's been really surprising just to watch him walk around the base.
All of us want him fucking dead.
One other thing that was brought up is, despite our reputation from what we've just learned from you, giving people things to do. Because a lot of us are just on basic duties that are overpopulated or are sat on our asses doing nothing.
I think I already mentioned that.
Getting organized. Yeah, just getting organized, giving other people something to do.
We mentioned it.
To be fair, that takes us to do that. We need to go actively go out and do that
We
ourselves.
could start patrols, not in colors, obviously. Let's start
I'm
patrols.
just
so-
saying, I can't do anything special, so I don't have a field to do.
If we no longer are tied down by tigers and fangs, the job that I sent Cypher on, it failed, thanks to Micah, but I think we could have got somewhere with it. The whole idea, and by the way, I've already spoken. Look, if you go to a leader and they tell you no, and I'm busy or something like that, and then later on I don't hear about this, and then I say yes, fucking, like, use your head. Tell me what the other leaders said to you first, so there isn't this miscommunication, and I'm like, Dad's telling you yes, and Mom's saying no, okay? Because then all things get fucked up.
Context.
I think sending Fallen on patrols around our district and removing some of these tiger patrols are going to be in our best interest. At the moment, the Whisperers are not doing fucking well. They're their city's in shambles, and I barely see any Whisper patrols around the city nowadays. If we can help remove the Tigers, if the Whisperers can come back in and force, that helps out Toku. And if we're helping out Toku without having to talk to him or his people, then that means we technically have friends in places other than Tigers, which I would rather have green coats than yellow coats running around.
Aren't the Whisperers still killing each other? That's what it's
This is information that I used to know when I was in the Whisperers. I want to know if I should disclose this in front of everyone, yes or no. It's about a mission that they were gonna...
Sure, doesn't matter, go for it.
Alright, I don't know when, but it was pretty soon. I don't even know if they did it or not yet, but the Whisperers were planning on hitting a Tiger base. They're gonna take this big hulk of a man, guy who survived the serum and continued to stay hulked out in Spucky, and they were gonna take the rest of the Whisperers and they were gonna raid this place. They were trying to start systematically taking out Tiger outposts, as Toku put it, so that's something to keep in mind.
Fantastic.
Take it back to the city. To start.
So what we can do, if we want to start helping with that, take out the patrols that would let them know ahead of time that the Whisperers are coming.
True. I'll get in contact with Toku. I'll let him know.
Can I ask a question, just as the new person, just so I have a better idea of, like, our intentions and stuff? My question is, we in ourselves are also, again, I understand that we all have, or at least most of us have past ties to the Whisperers and stuff like that, but why aren't we taking some land for ourselves to establish our own form of territory?
Numbers.
Yeah, currently.
Not even that. The Fallen have to be as low, out of the radar as possible. The reason we left in the first place is because we didn't want to be led by Odeli in the way that he led. Saying that, if we give Odeli reason to see us in the open, taking more and more territory, it means he has to force his hand and make the Whisperers attack us, which we don't want.
That makes sense, thank you.
Not to mention the terrorist part now.
Yeah.
That's icing on the cake.
Also, one thing to bring up. Do we have a safe house?
This is our safe house.
Used to.
Not very safe.
It kind of has a helicopter in it.
All of our enemies know we're here.
Yeah, should we start scouting for a
Toku's
second
been
location?
here, and the Tigers have been here.
The sewers that we used to have before is technically still undetected.
We did vacate pretty goddamn quick.
Yeah, no.
It's not.
Homecoming
because
hush
there
on.
were Whispers there at one point.
That's fucking... Oh, yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
Yeah, even Toku was there.
Fuck.
That was like
We'll have to find...
a week or so before we left.
If you got
well,
gas mask.
They were there.
Nah.
All of the...
So what I'm hearing is we should find a place. Or two!
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, me and Reese's found this place. We can find another.
If anything, don't you have a garage
I helped with
somewhere,
this.
Sarah?
What?
Don't you have a garage somewhere? Not saying that's a permanent safe house, but if we have to go somewhere to find another place.
My home is your home, as long as you don't touch my things.
I'm gonna break everything.
So if you ever need to go there for whatever reason, then let me know.
Don't break any of your shit. What the fuck?
Alright, is there anything else we need to go over?
He was threatening to break your shit.
It's a joke.
Is there anything else?
Go on there.
Just communication as a whole, I think, was a pretty big part of everything that we were talking about. Yes, we've settled the individual bits, but just in general. Not just with you, not just with like individual people, just everyone. We're all at fault in this, and it's something we all need to work on.
It is. I think that's it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go fucking take a nap. I'm tired.
You look like you need some rest.
You look like shit. Go take a sleep.
We'll fill you in a minute.
Yeah.
It's quite
Take some
Alright.
sleeping pills if you need.
Class dismissed.
You want to go ahead
You need to explain a lot of shit to me.
Yeah, I
apparently.
fucking am. Apparently.
I miss a week. I swear to God, it's like 1 week. And then
Yeah, no, it's a lot of shit can happen in a week.
I'm sorry, I'm not here literally every day. I go out and fucking look for things.
Why don't you put your spear back there? Ah! Sorry, you gotta watch that.
Put it back there.
We gotta
Is it
make
in
that
my
thing
hand
fucking
for you?
collapse. No, it's just on your back. It comes.
Okay.
You bending
Oh,
down.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like we gotta make that thing collapse.
Yes. Look, I could just like AJ had a cool stick.
Yeah, I know. We gotta make that thing collapsible. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but like I feel like I miss a week and like the events of a month have unfolded. So.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
All right, let's go.
Imagine. Okay. Hey, Mickey.
Promise not to break anything.
You're out.
Did you just wink at me?
No, what?
You just winked at me.
No, I.
No, that's he's flirting with you.
I'm taken.
It's pretty
I'm
gay.
taken.
Well, going for taking
Don't
man.
flatter yourself.
Hold on, is that actually how you blink?
Taken.
I don't know.
I'm joking, Pepe. Dear goodness.
I'm watching.
I've never noticed that. Apparently, that's a thing that happens.
Oh, it is.
That's
Oh,
unfortunate.
Fuck. That's great. Okay.
You wink instead of blink.
Fuck.
You don't blink both eyes. You wink one
I need
and
to
then
fix
the
your
other.
face.
No shit.
I would hope that's not how it worked.
You alright though? As well as you can be, at least.
To be honest, that was a productive meeting. Until Chase needed the recap.
Dysfunctional and broken.
Events roll.
We need to start fixing things.
I like the sound of that.
Dear goodness, communicate.
Not exactly the best talker, unfortunately, but I give him my information when I can.
You are surprisingly good at communicating. Compared to everyone in this gang.
It's because of this station.
Which we need more of.
I don't care. Honestly,
I mean,
Alright.
because you told me shit I had no idea even existed.
Sorry, Ann, but
no shit going on in here.
I mean, it's going on.
How does it actually? I think I keep these up. Wait a minute. I think I keep these up. Wait, no. Her head just falls loose.
It is a heavy clip.
I hate you. I hate you. No, get that back. Get that back.
No. Go work on your hair. Go work on your hair.
You can do a thing called an engine swap. Slap the tape on the ass.
I'll drop it.
I'll message him. Matrix, personal bodyguard. You heard me.
Connects to that. Now, the issue with that
Is it to protect you from another walrus?
Yes, actually. Yes.
The rats have been making a
Hey,
stockpile
hey.
No, it doesn't.
If you go ahead
Yes,
and
it
fight
does.
another walrus, next time ring me.
There were 3 people. There were 3
It was-
people.
It was
And all
Katie,
fighting the
Kian, and myself. Like I said, that man could do DDR better than anyone here.
Welcome back, Matrix.
I'll give him a challenge, bro. I'll give him a challenge.
Hello, man.
Yes. Hello.
You still want that
Nice to
talking
meet
to
you,
us?
Silver.
Hi,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But as far as I
You know
can
what?
remember,
Does
those are
anyone
the
know
important
Rogers?
topics.
And then we're
I don't think she's here.
the alliance with
Because her rats
the
are making a
tigers is
stop.
off, so
Off.
Mm.
So if you see a tiger, you can be aggressive and kill him.
yeah.
Unless you
Here
know,
he
you're
I'm
at,
glad
like,
that I
New
get to
York
shoot
around,
icon sight now.
like,
I need some people who are free to please come to the
glad that I am
workshop
on this
real
side
quick.
of the-
Respawn, come to the workshop.
I'm glad I am on this side of the blackout, by the way. I will admit that I was definitely part of the Whisper side of the problem.
Do you need them in VR or is desktop okay?
Desktop works.
You've mostly just been doing
still, I'm glad to have you here.
They put a stupid small spoiler.
I'm glad. I'd have to look around.
That does work.
Let's go take a look around.
Oh no, maybe. Look at my feet. Am I on my
Why am I going this way?
No, you're not.
My only assumption is
not much. I just wanted to
Stop
check up
getting
on this
caught.
after the mission.
sometimes they apply.
Alright.
Get back here.
You were the easiest part of my day today, guys.
Okay.
These are pretty fucking sick, by the way.
Shh. Rosie.
This is my damn web shop, motherfucker.
They walk away.
They said they were stepping out. What that means? They're probably gonna go get ice cream. How about you, Nolan? Oh, go ahead.
Of
No.
course.
How's your,
Next time,
you know, wound?
find a big meeting like that, maybe just shoot Chase a text.
Healing.
I suppose that's all I can ask for.
If you're worried about that, we won't discuss it.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
I suppose that's all we could ask for.
He didn't know the
That's
meeting
healing.
was
Yeah. Not that much.
in his office.
How long were you guys there?
Where?
How long were they back? Do you know?
You know when Pepe tapped me?
Mm-hmm.
Took
Oh,
me out, they had just walked in.
Okay. Well, you know, part of the communication thing.
Yeah, just optics.
Mm-hmm. Like we said, broken family. We're fixing things.
I do think though the idea of selling some of the RPGs at the black market might be a good idea, because then we might be able to pawn it off for like something as yeah, they're expensive. You know, we could probably buy maybe 2 or 3 plasma weapons with it.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2,
That's stuff that I can hash out with Chase.
Are you gonna circle the wagons with Chase and Mavis and get caught up on what you missed? Maybe some things they know that you might need to know.
You mean get a debriefing?
Yeah.
You see how
Honestly,
hard
wouldn't
it
be
is to have
surprised if-
that happen. He just went to bed and she just went out with Pepe to go get
I'm
some.
gonna be honest, I honestly
ice
wouldn't be
cream, I'm
surprised if
betting.
Sean knows the most out of them.
Are you
Everyone
sure?
talks to Sean.
I mean, from the
Yeah,
previous things.
from the
rank
meat.
and file.
Okay, fair.
But like ongoing, maybe
I think Sean
greater
would
level
technically,
things
but-
that lower levels don't really talk
Delving
about.
more into the politics.
Doesn't that hurt?
Just
Yes.
make sure you know what lines not to cross.
out,
which ones
let
to
your hair
skip
down.
over, which ones are there or aren't really there, or
not
you don't expect to be there but are there.
Mm-hmm. You know, for that one,
My forehead looks huge.
I think we're gonna message Chase.
Don't.
That would be the better option.
She smacks the arms away before she.
Don't nod
No.
your head so
No.
violently that you snap your neck. Please. We need you alive. And not a paraplegic.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
That was some violent nodding there, dear goodness.
Is there a risk from being paraplegic? You hurt?
She's paralyzed.
Yeah.
I mean, I just was wondering if she had a risk of like
Oh
some
no, I
reason
was
besides-
No.
I was nodding hard.
It was
making a joke.
yeah, it
I'm
was just a
fine.
joke.
Okay.
I could not find anyone to meet, sadly.
That's fine.
What?
Oh, has anyone given an offering to Shiv's shrine?
I did.
Good.
Is that like box up there?
Yes, don't touch the knife inside.
I fell off of that thing earlier, actually.
I didn't even
Well,
know there was a
yesterday
knife
I did.
inside. I just
And do not offer cranberry juice.
I'm
Do
fine,
not
I'm
offer
fine.
cranberry juice.
I found his
I kind of walked
his
it off,
armor
you know?
and I
Just,
put it in
it
the
only fell
workshop
on like
for
the floor
safekeeping.
below, so like.
I was just kind of confused when I saw a bunch of knives welded together in a box.
Apparently my bodyguard needs to go to bed, babe.
What?
Yeah, it's a Shiv shrine.
Oh.
These are very specific racing.
Do secretive stuff.
Matrix, welcome to Mama Bear Island. She has a serious hatred of leg injuries. Like seriously, don't even suggest it.
Who the
Oh, you haven't gotten a new one yet?
You need, I could probably find you a bat.
I
follow me in case things get nasty.
Sharpen the bat. Sharpen the bat.
Haven't you heard about sharpening the hammers?
I haven't sharpened this since I got it.
Sharpen the horn as well.
But hey, do you know proper blades here?
No, I've never handled a blade before actually.
Oh, people.
Wait a minute.
I don't think the katana is different than wielding a knife.
I mean, that just seems very simple to take care of it.
One thing. Never just use one hand. Always use both.
I've been watching various online videos to learn how to wield them.
It's like a weapon.
I've encouraged her to engage in atheism.
Back on the...
I hear you talking shit.
Yeah, you requesting things of God.
Okay, saying please God is not an act of faith.
Are you sure?
Technically it is.
It seems to be.
I've seen your little stockpiles in Marge's lab. I've seen them. You and Skittles. I won't tell anyone.
They'll never fucking believe you.
That'll be empty. Ooh.
Sorry, the only rifle is gonna be ballistic. I've seen them with is the laser ones. My brain just immediately thought of suppressed rocket launcher. I don't know why.
Suppressed RPG.
That's like when you mod the Fallout games so that you can add any attachment to any gun, and you get like a suppressed shotgun.
That actually works based on the suppressor.
How you doing?
We should have.
About as good as I could be.
No, but because of how you mod the game, it's stupid because you've got like this double barrel
You got a
shotgun,
minute?
and the
If
suppressor's
they
in the
don't
middle.
see it coming, one shot is all you need.
If you do manage to fix suppressors, having one of my MPs suppressed would be convenient.
Okay, look. But if we were to silence an RPG, technically, if they don't see it coming, one shot's all you need.
What's the phrase? Is no one's there.
Stuck in there while the cop is not on.
Sorry, sandwich.
Oh, there you are. You snuck past me. I literally thought I thought you were taken by something. what's on your mind?
The group chat.
Yeah, I figured. This,
Two of the five of us are leaders now, and that changes dynamics a bit. It felt really fucked up to be called a founder.
Well, I mean, it's not wrong.
But we didn't found anything. We just left.
We left, and then people joined us. It wasn't the leaving that created it, it was the people that followed that did. But we had to leave for that to happen. So when they say founder, they're not wrong. It's just, got a little bit to shit. By the way, you'll smell alcohol on him.
How much today?
So the white rat didn't take you the bottle? I figured that's what you wanted to talk about.
No, but I do have a nose. The white rat did make me sit down on the floor and then sat next to me for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, it came into the workshop and took the empty whiskey bottle.
Yeah, Chase is slugging at that one too today. So this one probably went pretty quick.
Yeah. It wasn't much, I just needed something that wasn't for sleep. More so just to feel something other than frustration, anger, even if it's fleeting.
You want to talk about Ravenholm?
I mean, we all need to. But Pepe and Mavis left, and Sean's dealing with his bodyguards and his new popularity. I know we had a little bit, like I said in my message, we had a little bit of a powwow with Pepe after explaining him the Lucy situation, but that wasn't enough. We need to have something more, something serious. Maybe something over drinks, I don't know. Or maybe something that we probably shouldn't have over drinks.
I don't think we want alcohol
Gilding the edges of the memories we're going to unearth.
Yeah. I still hear that thing on occasion. When I'm working. Zoning out. It just pops in there.
I haven't heard it since
the train.
Right before Mavis took the shot.
Yeah.
But, I see it a lot when I close my eyes.
Yeah.
Since I saw the current Lucy, I started seeing it a lot.
Yeah.
It was just a glimpse. Because we all had to fucking run.
Yeah, that moment repeats in my head a lot. Especially while I'm sleeping.
Yeah. I make myself sleep when I can. Can't afford to have shaky hands or blurry vision when you all need me.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for this, by the way. Because I know no one else would do this while I'm asleep. This one was Chase. I think you could probably reasonably understand why.
Say that again.
This one was Chase. You could probably reasonably understand why.
When that happened?
So the day before yesterday? No, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. It happened about...
When he woke up?
Nah, it happened about a minute or so before I went to bed. I'll try to remember not to take the sleeping pills since I've had some alcohol.
Thank you. I'd appreciate it if you woke up and...
Yeah. Might be nice to sleep for a while. No.
Alright, so this is an offer I've given Marge and Willow and Aiden. So don't make it weird, but... Do you need company?
I mean, never hurts.
Somebody who can hear the monster coming, if it's coming, and know it's cheering.
Yeah.
Alright.
I thought I had someone come in.
Let's get some sleep then.
Alright.
Unless you've still got stuff to do.
I mean, I probably would just talk with Sean. I mean, we could both talk with Sean. Maybe he wants some company as well.
I think Yumi might take exception to that.
Probably. Looks like Sarah's gone.
Now where's the newest big man on campus?
And then we can just
I guess not.
missions based on number of squads they would need. Or what it is.
Tiger hunting.
Oh, there it is. I'm surprised. Those rats are fucking pounds.
Why don't you just...
Sarah, the black market.
Brilliant, come with me.
Sean,
You gotta get
more
stealth.
literally stealth.
Stealth person.
I remember there was.
There's a lot of people talking and coming in and out of this doorway that we should probably not be standing in.
Your current.
Listen,
Your
it's my
stand-in
pain,
while you're
okay?
injured.
It's right. Okay.
Okay,
Just
she does it better than I do.
Exactly,
Fuck.
Team shot us at the moment.
Team Master Girl.
I don't look like
Hey,
that ancient
it just
meme
means I
how
fit
to
in small
talk to a short
spaces.
person.
Sarah, you're not a part of that.
magical girl.
And
What?
Matrix are going on that too.
Yeah, the
There you go.
wannabe vampire.
What's going down?
I am not a wannabe vampire. I can't help that I was born like this. You
No,
just
she's
like,
Neil.
Sorry, it's
What I
kind
didn't
of
say
a permanent
anything.
Name.
What?
I think she means the
What
teeth.
do you want to say? I say I'm a small person. I can fit in small spaces, and you look at me. What?
Anyway, we'll group more people together over time and like. Get
I think this rat is trying to motherhead me.
Too easy. Too easy.
Sarah, say it.
Huh?
Say it.
But from
I'm
my
watching
perspective, for group
Oh.
one,
No.
you,
Mickey
me,
has
Josie,
that.
Say it.
Oh.
One team
or
magical
number,
girl.
Well.
not gonna pay for
I suppose that's a stroke of luck.
Say it.
depending on Sarah.
Yes,
and,
how you live that.
Small girls.
What?
All getting very cute dresses or some shit. And we go do photo shoots and go for photographs. That's my
And I would say squad 2 would probably be like heavy combat.
What in the
Congratulations.
hell
So they come in.
is happening?
I don't know.
the biggest and the most
The
cute
people you call in when shit hits the fan.
magical
Those
girl
fuck
ever.
that was a waste.
Just like Sammy Jupiter.
Well, I need to speak with Mavis.
Well, Mark, if you need someone to call in for when shit hits the fan, that's Mark and Numpty, really.
In other words, a stealth squad goes in, a combat squad on back.
What did I need to speak with her about again?
Yeah, it's
I
almost
forgot.
like intelligent
I
squad
forgot.
design.
You
is
don't
a-
fucking know.
Getting caught up on all politics and being a leader
Right.
that you definitely didn't. Ideally,
Mickey,
Chase, because there's
I
definitely
never got
shit
that fill-in.
Mavis won't
'Cause you
think of
fucking
that
left.
seems very
We can,
high and mighty about you.
Yeah,
not
and now
knowing.
we can do it.
Yeah, now we can do it. Yeah, let's go.
Basically a time to sit
Where did
down
you
and
go?
You're gonna give yourself another fucking head
Don't
injury.
fucking worry about it.
Now I'm kind of worried about it.
Did we come back injured or missing something?
No.
I'm not worried
Did
about
you?
it anymore.
No.
We've always been missing something. It's called Jesus.
No.
It wouldn't be
I'm missing my sanity.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm missing a lot of
Yes.
things, but they
Missing-
were already missing before I left
He's
the
missing
building.
information. Okay, he came back missing information, so go get filled in.
I praise the great Glock in the sky.
Trying to have an important conversation.
Sorry, say again. The what now?
Anyway,
God can go suck my dick. Anyways.
let's go.
Sign me up for this, bitch.
God.
Am I a part of it?
God damn. All right, let's go. The workshop will do.
Yeah.
Considering Chase has passed the fuck out in his office.
Oh, that was a sentence.
Meh. All right. So,
I don't need this on me.
for how long have you been gone? So I got a time frame on.
Okay, so I think like maybe a week and maybe not even that much, and I just suddenly there's cat girls and fucking we're missing 2 people.
So.
And
So I know you were here for the
like I
mouse
got the whole
thing.
lore dump after the 2. Yes, I was here for the mouse thing. Let's
you
just
were here for
operate
the
off
mouse
of after that.
Yeah, after that. So after that, the major things that happened were. I don't know. I think Toku was there at the time. Toku, Chase, probably Mavis and Sean. Maybe not Sean. I don't know if he was in there. Shiv and Leo were having a discussion, a private conversation, you know, like we fucking like to do.
Yeah.
And all of that information was information that was not supposed to be leaked. And apparently one of either Shiv or Leo, my bet is Leo, leaked the information. So, originally,
Question why they were even there, but sure.
I think they were there because they already knew said information. They were just given a better rundown of it. But I digress. Anyway, they were taken initially to be killed by Chase. And then, from then, I'm not 100% sure what happened. I just know that when Chase came back, he said they had been taken to Marlow. So my only assumption is some form of, like, Tiger task team or some shit came and got them, and then took them to Marlow.
That raises a lot of questions, for sure.
Yeah, it does. Let's see. After that, I think it might have been the same day or the day after. Anne was out, and she got approached by this cat thing.
I've heard like the description of the cat.
Yeah,
thing.
I've only heard the description. I haven't seen it myself.
You said red, black, cyborg, and it raises a lot of questions, especially considering certain threats that used to exist in this city.
It really do. So Anne was approached by it. Apparently, it went a little fucking psycho. It makes sense because from what I've heard of it, it's a little fucking psycho. And,
everything in the city's fucking psycho.
Yeah. And so she couldn't come back for at least a week. I think. Or at least a few days. I can't remember the exact time frame. So, as to not lead that thing back here, which would not be good. From what I have been told, I think it's a... There's no one around here, yeah? I think it's a strange creation. Yeah.
I feel like I should know the name.
Lucy?
But everybody's been... Okay, so it is the name that shall not be spoken.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping.
I was like, I feel like I should know this name, but also people have been very fucking quiet about things.
Yeah, you do know the name. It's
okay, understandable.
Yeah. So she hid out. Apparently, she called Biker. I think probably because he's like top of the list on her phone. I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I know. I do know because I went through everybody. I've gone through everybody's phone from at least Ravenholm. Okay, that was me entirely. And when she came back, so did he.
Fun.
So before this last time that he was in the base, he had been in the base somewhat recently as well. Hey, Matrix.
What's up?
Yeah, just giving him the rundown of all the shit that he's missed.
Yeah, it happens.
Apparently, missing one of the 2 days where people are active fucking leaves me in the dark, so...
Yeah, that happens. You get used to it after a while. What is...
Thing...
Is this the VCR?
Oh, I'm fully aware. I
Oh,
had
it's
to get like
another
a
one.
2-month lower dump once. It was something.
Yeah, that's
and
another
this was like the 2 months of like all of the bullshit happened. So, you know.
Yeah, all the...
And then when you're here, nothing ever fucking happens.
It's fucking weird. It's like...
It's just like 3 people have it happen, and somehow that information spreads, and then I'm left
The
in the dark 'cause I
timeline
don't
goes
fucking
like...
ask.
It goes... Slow, and then now you're fucking out of the dock.
Yep.
So anyway, what the hell was I on? What part was I on?
You just
that one is
finished
actually taken apart.
describing-
That one's actually in pieces on the table.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to putting it back together
Don't touch
yet.
my shit outside. It's at the door.
Oh, you're
anyway.
the other... Okay, so you're the other gunsmith. Got it.
Yeah. So Yeah, Biker's been here a couple times recently. And then now you know the deal being off because Chase told everyone.
Yep.
What else? What else? Oh yeah, the mission that Cypher, Tom, and Yarrick went on.
That's a fucking crew.
It was Cypher's
I don't
plan.
know about Cypher. I don't know. I haven't had any interactions
He's one of-
meaningfully with him other than he got drunk.
The only person
But
that beats
Tom
him in
and
being
Yarrick
new
is a crew.
right now, the only person that beats Cypher in being new is Matrix. And they've both been here for like a
I
couple
missed
weeks.
like a week.
Yeah. So apparently Sean and Mavis both denied it. And then he went to Chase and Chase approved it. And then without telling Chase.
Suddenly that
Sean
text chain makes so much more sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
When that analogy was made, it was like okay. No,
But
no,
we can't have
no,
that
no.
conversation with him yet because he stayed up all fucking night and he's. It's.
Progress has been made today.
It's a fucking serious situation we in, ain't we?
I
All of
had
us.
my hand on my gun the entire time.
Yeah.
I was fully expecting him to snap there.
Honestly, the way he came in, I'll be in all fucking
Yeah, I was
happy-go-lucky.
fully ready to.
I was expecting him to pull out his Tommy gun and just start blasting. He seems like he's going off
Like
the
if
deep
he
end.
had pulled a gun, I would have fucking.
I think we all would
I
have.
put that on the shotgun and spear, but
Anyway,
stop me from.
all of us from Ravenholm. Not only do we need to have that conversation with Chase, once he's not a fucking idiot.
Cognizant, yeah.
That's never going to happen. Once he's not as irritable as he is now. But all of us need to get together and talk about our Ravenholm issues, like I said in my text. Because while we did have that
I've
little
been-
powwow when we were explaining the Lucy situation to you, it's not enough.
No. Seeing that shit at night is,
It's not fun.
Taking its toll.
That scene with Lucy flashes through my head at least once a day.
Seeing that mere inches away from me is fucking haunting.
Seeing you having to run past that thing wasn't fun either.
Not on the knee.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't fun. I'm genuinely surprised they salvaged this.
I'm surprised my leg wasn't more fucked up than it was.
I was piped up on whatever the fuck Ann injected me with and adrenaline.
Yeah.
That's-
Those are the only two things that kept us alive, you and me. Pretty much. Well, I suppose we had all resigned to our fate that we were gonna die. It was dumb luck that we got out of there because of the feds.
Yeah.
But, other than that, I think the ones that would have gone first would have been us, because we would have succumbed to our wounds.
Yeah.
Shit's... We gotta work through that shit as a group. And we're all here right now. So if we wanted to, we could do it now. I wouldn't mind. But yeah. I think I pretty much went over most, if not all of it, for you there.
Okay.
You weren't here for the mission that is now labeled us as terrorists, were you? I suppose I can go over that as well. That was the mission that got us the RPGs. That was also the mission where we had to trade the box of serum, of serums that we got, for Chase. Because apparently he was alone, critically wounded, and at some point when they were on their
And
way
who's
back,
the one who made that call? If I might ask.
I think that was his call to go alone.
No, who was the one who made the trade?
Who made the trade? I think that would have been Mavis. Mavis and Sean. Oh!
Interesting choice.
Well, some things happened after that. That catbot showed up to that meeting. Apparently,
interesting.
I think the serums were for the good doctor. You know. Yeah. One of ours took one of the serums before it left this base. And that catbot found out. And Cypher was shot. Anne was on the ground, apparently being choked out. Yeah, so
well,
more of us could have died. But we got the serum out there fast enough.
I sure fucking hope whoever did that is either
Oh, they've
remained
been
hidden
punished.
or okay.
Yeah. They had the shit beat out of them. Nose broken and jaw broken.
Good.
Because it's funny. They didn't know why we shouldn't take the serums. They didn't know. So they didn't know that they were doing something wrong. Once they found out that there were lives on the line for it, they gave it back, obviously. Thankfully.
Don't you love information and how it is without?
It's gotten so many of us almost killed.
It's not even about fucking telling people at this point. It's about control. Control the information, control the people.
Yeah, it is.
Need to know my ass. There's so much I need to know.
There are some things that I'll bite. There are some things that not everybody should know.
There are some things that I don't give a fuck about. He can keep his relations to Toku or the fucking Tigers, whoever the fuck, negotiations. Sure, you're good at that. Fucking go for it. It's your wheelhouse. But when it fucking involves
the rest of us
shit
and
I'm
our
going to be
lives?
handling, our lives, I don't fucking... You ask us to fucking trust you, but you haven't shown.
It's not the trust. Honestly, for me, it's not even the trust that's the problem. It's the expectation of blind trust. That's the problem with blind faith. It's leading a herd of blind people.
We haven't... There hasn't been that blind trust since...
No, there hasn't.
Way back in the Whispers. Before everything became the way it is. He says he helped found the fucking Fallen. But where was he? Stuck some fucking place in Marlow City.
Yeah, he didn't found
He didn't
shit.
fucking help shit.
The only thing that he did was
He came back and took over.
he was the leader of the fucking Whispers before
He just used
Fallen
his
happened.
prior connections to try and take hold. That's very clearly slipping.
Yeah, he's like I said in
Make sure
my
to support
fucking-
Sean or Mavis.
In the
when the
group
time
chat,
comes.
I said he's going off the deep end, and we need to reel him back. Or we
Yeah,
lose
well,
him.
when the time comes and he does snap, because he will. Make sure you're fucking supporting the rights.
Oh, I've only ever supported Sean and Mavis, really. We went through hell together. We went through literal fucking hell together.
Mm-hmm.
Did you start the
Start the all of us talking. No, I was just
big conversation?
I was just informing
Filling
him
me
of
in
what he
because
missed.
apparently 2 weeks is enough for me to fucking.
2 weeks is enough
get
for months
fucking
of shit to
cat
go by.
girls and fucking.
That's a full month of just shit that's been raining down on us.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, he missed the initial. Sean and Mavis still here?
No, they headed off to bed, but I brought up to Mavis that we gotta find time for the five of us to just
We
go
need to
through
hash
it.
this out.
No group chat exists, so.
Yeah. We need to talk it out, not in group chat, but we can make the time in
Well,
group chat.
we need to like define a time in the group chat and then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and then head off to sleep myself if we're not going to have that conversation.
Yeah, apparently not.
Not tonight, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Probably wouldn't be the best anyway, once the shit's happened.
Yeah. Understandably so. Have a good night, y'all.
You too.
Good night.
I said this to Sean earlier. Sean and I had this was before the whole one word to describe the fallen thing kind of started.
Mm-hmm.
Chase is like supremely stubborn. He is this wall times 1,000. He refuses to have a conversation with Biker. If he did, he'd know.
Know what?
That he doesn't seem to be as bad of a guy as Chase thinks. Honestly, from what I've heard, from him talking and from others, he's in a position that he doesn't enjoy. And I wouldn't either if
Mickey,
I had
that
to deal
doesn't
with
actually
Evie
change anything.
or Hermes on a day-to-day. Yeah, I know it's not the best to trust him, but out of the
No,
three, he's the most trustworthy.
Mickey, it doesn't change anything. He's still gonna be yellow at the end of the day. Otherwise, he'd be here.
Well, yeah, but now there's a lot of Fallen who want him dead. I'm saying, like, they're not in the wrong. They've been ordered by Chase to consider him an enemy, but right now I see him as a guy who's trying to fucking survive.
Yeah, and, unfortunately,
So wait,
just like before, him surviving impacts us surviving. And it's fucked up and it's sick, and I knew it from the start. Because he's been like this the whole fucking time. From the first fucking day I saw him at PL and he introduced himself as Vic. All I could think of was, there's a game at play and he's not playing the one he thinks he's playing.
I don't think any of us are.
it's shitty and it sucks, but unless he defects, and he's not gonna defect, he's got people he can't leave. Unless he defects. All he's going to be is someone in our way at some point in time. And the closer we are, the better we think of him, the more we torture ourselves over the fact that, hey, maybe he's a decent guy underneath it all. Maybe he has morals. Maybe he doesn't want this life, but he's gonna do it anyway. That's not gonna change what's gonna happen at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know.
His
Though
name
I
is
think-
Vic, and he has a dog he loves very much.
Well.
And someday it's going to come down to him dead or one of you dead. And I know which side I would pick without a second of hesitation.
Yeah, so do I. I think, though, that if he does, I'm not saying he will, but if that slight chance that he's sick and tired of dealing with what he has to deal with gets to him enough and he defects, I think those fangs are going to follow him. He speaks very highly of them, and they seem to be loyal to him and him only.
But I think if the day comes that he defects, there won't be any fangs left.
Yeah, probably.
Because he's that type whose loyalty goes two ways. From his men and to his men.
Yeah, it's, we're in a real shitty mountain of a shitty situation.
But we're not in Ravenholm.
Man, Ravenholm wasn't a mountain. That was an endless pit, I would say.
At least we've got the high ground.
I wonder if the Federation have purged that place yet. Nah, actually, I don't care. Anyway, I think we should probably head to bed. To the ship, I suppose.
Sure.
It's the better place to. Unless you want to sleep in the medbay, because it's closer.
I don't care. It's up to you.
Yeah, we can enter the medbay, unless there's a bunch of people there. You know, dying and such.
Pretty slow day.
All things considered, yeah.
First thing I had to patch up was some pain relief patches on the new girl Matrix for back flopping from the 3rd story to the 2nd by accident.
That's that's unfortunate. Don't
Honestly,
Oh,
speak of
she's
the devil.
there. Don't tell Sean I found the meat juice. Well, actually, we might want to tell Sean because it's not in the best place. It's literally just in the end fucking tent up there.
I think that's Sean and Yumi's tent.
Yeah, we may need to hide it in a better place.
Why don't we...
Yeah, let's go to the ship. Yeah. Have a good night, you two.
Thank
Take it easy. And I mean that literally.
Matrix.
Wow, what the fuck did that mean this time? Holy shit.
You always take it easy. You're on crack constantly. And boop. Oh boy. You too fucking left.
When you're playing a rat, there's only so much you can do.
Ooh,
So you gotta
I need to end my stream real quick. Hold
No
on.
God, Jesus.
Understandable.
That would be awful.
2 hour stream, I suppose. Space, blah, blah, 2 words. That'll do it, I suppose. Oh my god. You know what? Let's go with this one. And